All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who is the God of the Hebrew Israelites. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that did teach us this truth. And as always, peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Came across this video. Very disturbing, man. It shows you the state of a lot of our so-called youth of our nation, man. Not just the nation of Israel, mind you, but just the state of the earth, man, especially here in Babylon the Great, man, which is why we're prophesying through the spirit. The Lord has to bring judgment upon this place, man. All right. While we are in desperate need of change, man. All right. So I'll let it play and we'll get into it. Cool, man. All right, so what we have here, a little buddy with the hat on. He's a a rapper from the ATL, right? And if you can't make out the words, I'm gonna play his video for a little bit. I hope I don't get no type of strike or whatever. But I'll play his video so you can really hear the words that he's saying, and then we'll come back and just look at the state of the youth. If you ask me, they look like they're just absolutely possessed by demons, man, which is why the Lord has to destroy this place. And the Lord is going to take out a lot of our people, man, including the man, the woman, and the children. And this is why, man. All right, because I mean, they serve no purpose but destruction, death, mayhem, whoredoms, and it starts when you're a young child, man. If your elders, your leaders aren't teaching you the right thing to do, and of course, man, for the majority of our nation, they haven't been trained up in righteousness, man. All right, so it is what it is. But let me see if I can find this boy video. Yep, I already got it through the spirit. So we can hear exactly what he's saying, cause you might can't make it out. You know, he got that Atlanta thing going. But let's see. Do we need to continue? And I want to go back real quick. You see, there's little girls in there, and there's little boys in there. They're flipping birds. They're at a freaking some type of party, some type of function, and they are cussing their behinds out. He starts off the song talking about sucking, and the little girls are in there saying the words. And if you can see right there, that looks like an adult right there, in their red dress, and she's just all with it. They're all possessed, especially that dude with that dress. He looked like a straight killer. All right, and this is why, amen, the Lord got to destroy this place, man. It's a sad situation, mind you. All right, we don't boast and and take joy in knowing that our people are about to be destroyed, because we are Israelites and we do love our people. But man, hey, you got to draw the line somewhere, man. And we're drawing the line through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah this day, yesterday. And if we make it to see another day, it'll be tomorrow that we're drawing the line with this foolishness, man. All right, this has to stop. This has to stop. This is crazy for an adult. I mean, they could have at least, if nothing else, had an edited version. You know what I mean? If we're gonna do that, I mean, I don't even want to get too deep into it, but could we not, for the sake of the little girls and little boys, just do the edited version? He started his song off just, oh my goodness. Hey, but that's how it goes, man, here in Babylon the Great. But let's get to these precepts, man. Don't make no damn sense, man. Proverbs 26. 26. Proverbs 22 and verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now, look at the state of our young men, all right, and young women, all right, today that are so called adults. They haven't, or they weren't trained up in the way that they should go, all right. That so called elders, the women, all right, didn't teach the daughters not to be whores. They actually, um, promoted it however they did, man. If they wasn't telling them right from wrong, man, all right. And do we need to talk about the men and their drilling and their killing and all this crap that they doing and their whoremongering spirit and their effeminate ways, man, all right. They weren't trained up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So that is why you see them acting the way that they're acting now. And now we get to see it from a very young age. They're not trained up and they're just bugged out of their little pea brains, man. Can barely speak, complete sentences, but know all these cuss words, so-called cuss words, man. It's just crazy and it's vexing. It's vexing, especially when you have a child, man. All right. And that makes us mourn. It makes us sad, man, as servants of the Lord, servants of Yahweh Shem Shah. Again, we don't take joy in knowing our people about to be destroyed, man, but we are not Yahweh Shem Shah. This is the Lord's program, and this is the way he set it up. And guess what, man? If these children do perish, guess what? It's the will of Yahweh Shem Shah. Tough pill to swallow if you've been raised in Christianity to think that the Lord is all love and that he don't bring judgment to an individual that deserves judgment. You will have to, study to show yourself approved and understand reincarnation. Those little kids, man, more than likely, they've been here before, and they're just wicked spirits inhabiting those little bodies. Those little bodies that they're in, yeah, it's demons in them. You know what I mean? Demonic spirits in them, and you can see it, and as it manifests throughout their movements and what they're saying, man. All right. And the parents have demons on them, man. Again, could we not at least have the edited version? They got little girls in there. You heard what he say, man? There's little girls in there talking about sucking D. That's crazy, man. That's some of the craziest thing I've seen this year. All right, let's get this done, man. Through the spirit. We're gonna go Romans 2 and start at verse 11. Concerning the judgment that the Lord will bring upon a man, a woman, and a child, for there is no respect of persons with Yahweh. All right, so it doesn't matter your tax bracket, doesn't matter your gender, all right, doesn't matter your age. For as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law, and as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law, man. So it doesn't matter. We got to remember, it's all the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, who is chosen, who isn't. And it goes into Romans 8 and 29 in relation to predestination. The Lord had already chose these spirits to serve him and the spirits that weren't going to serve him. We're just watching it play out in real time, man. So whether you got the law, whether you don't have the law, if you wasn't chosen, all right, you're not going to get it. Just like the name Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, we have published this name throughout the earth day in, day out. Some people are going to be receptive to it. A lot won't. Every man that is doing this work through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai can testify that with our families. Some may have listened. The majority, we can bet, didn't really receive the name Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Some mocked, some scoffed, some try to dismiss it. You know what I mean? Try to play it off, and they continue to call upon those false idols. Hey, man, however, whatever their judgment may be, we don't want to get caught up in that. All right, for something so so simple. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the issue with our people concerning these names, man. But we got to remember again, it's the will of the Lord, man. We didn't choose our lots. The Lord did, man. We're just watching it play out, man. But there's no respect of persons with Yahweh. All right. So it doesn't matter when this judgment goes down, this great tribulation, and we speak about the famine coming. All right. Your children, They'll be going through the famine right along with you wicked Israelites, man. And we've also prophesied through the spirit cannibalism, all right, especially dealing with Eve and her lack of strength because of her ignorance and pride. And she don't have no hedge of protection because she done booted the men, out of her life, man. All right. So she is more likely to probably, take part in that cannibalism, man, and eat little RT, man. I know it sounds kind of funny, you know what I mean? But it won't be funny in that day. I mean, it sounds like a little far-fetched because, the grocery store still got food in them and things like that. And you can still acquire your substance and your provisions pretty much as you will through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. But one day, all right, here pretty soon, man. Hey, all that's gonna go out the window, man. And you gotta stand on whatever you believe in. If you've been out here promoting nonsense, man, you're gonna have to stand on that, man. Just like we gotta stand on our faith and publishing the names Yahweh Yahweh Shai, and Lord willing, we will. Okay. But it's going to go down in a major way, man. And we don't want to get caught up in this. And we don't want our households to get caught up in this, man. All right. So we call upon the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. We do things to make our calling and election sure. All right. Let's go to 2 Kings. Let's look at some examples in the Bible when the Lord didn't, or he wasn't a respecter of persons like they taught us in the Christian church. The Lord is just love, love, love. The Lord will bring it to a man, a woman, and a child. Okay. 2 Kings chapter 2 and verse 23. Yeah, about Elisha. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came 4 little children out of the city and mocked him and said unto him, go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. All right. So Elisha just trying to go about his business, and these freaking kids are calling him a bald-headed brother. All right. Crazy. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. He put a curse upon these little wicked gremlin children. Okay. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 children of them. Good gracious, man. So 2 bears, came out of nowhere and they got busy on them children. And guess who did that? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. If you don't believe that was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that sent those she bears, all right, we got to remember Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, young children. All right, so when the judgment comes, you remember that. Keep that same energy, little buddy. All right, little shouty. Now, we from down here in Georgia and all that, man. I'm just, but y'all keep that energy, man, because when the judgment happens, there's going to be nothing you can do. When the little children are screaming and shit, remember all that walk them down shit you was talking. All right. Blame your parents. You know what I mean? Blame your father or the lack of that. Or blame your mother. All right, for what they taught you and what they didn't teach you, because you guys are all gonna be in it, man. Everybody in that party, more than likely, is probably you're gonna get judged by Yahweh Shema Shah during this great tribulation, man. All right, all the little girls up in there, pretty as they want to be, huh? Little, you know what I mean? Nice looking young men, just completely possessed. All right, and we got to remember again, the Lord is the one that's gonna bring it to him, man, not us. All right, it's all the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? Another example, man, Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 6. Slay utterly old and young. All right, this goes for you so-called elders, you old folks, man, that feel like, because you're a certain age, you know everything, man. Okay, cool. We telling you what the names is. You still call upon these idol names. All right, it's not gonna end well for you. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, all right, the house of Israel. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house, man, going into a man. When the Lord is sending out judgment, we got to remember what he just said. All right, it's gonna go down, man, and it's not, the judgment is not gonna stop. God damn, Taylor. Yeah, the judgment is not gonna stop, man. All right, so definitely in relation to Jacob's trouble, okay, and definitely in relation to the mark of the beast coming. All right, there's a commandment to the nation of Israel not to take this mark of the beast, whether you're a old person, whether you're a woman, man, or child. We're all commanded through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shema Hawashah not to take it, and there is a harsh judgment that's going to fall upon the people who do take that mark of the beast of our nation. Okay, the hour of temptation. Y'all talk all this God, that. Well, we're about to see, man. You got to stand on that and remember the Lord is not a respecter of persons. See, our people 2/3 they think He is, though. They think He is. They think, look at the rich people of our nation, Steve Harvey, these guys, Rick Ross, and how they always, both Floyd Mayweather, right? How they constantly boast in their riches and their fame and their fortune, like that's gonna get them to the kingdom, like like the Lord really dealing with that, and that's gonna save them. It's not. All right, because again, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. He does, however, have mercy and show pity unto the ones that deserve it, and through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shem Hawashah, the only ones that is gonna, quote unquote deserve that are the ones that's being obedient, man, fearing the Lord, all right, and doing the things that He require of them, man. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel don't have that spirit, and guess what? We don't have nothing to do with that. The Lord, again, Romans 8:29, predestination. He has predestinated these things. We're just watching it play out. All right, and one more example. In 1 Samuel, yeah, we rarely bring that out. 1 Samuel 15:2, right? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, man, going into the Edomites, man, and hell, going into all these nations that had us in captivity. You got to remember these things, and you should know these things, that all these nations, all right, have had us in captivity and bondage, man. All right, how He laid wait for them in the way when He came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man, woman, infant, and suckling ox and sheep and camel and ass, man. Hey, the Lord to get the animals too if you're wicked. All right. How many examples is it written in this Bible where the Lord brought, harsh judgment, especially going back to our bondage in Egypt, man? You should know them plagues that the Lord brought upon them people. Do you think, even during the great flood in the days of Noah, do you think, all right, there wasn't children and infants in that water that drowned right along with those wicked men and the wicked women? All right, so again, man, this is the Lord's program. This is how the true power gets down. You should fear this power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because He's gonna bring it to you, man. And you ain't built for the conditions to be getting judged by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Mayweather. All right, you probably got some nice hands, man. All right, but you, all you do, my boy, is talk about your money. And guess what? If you're not serving Yahweh Shem Shah, you gonna get caught up right in this, man. You think Mayweather ain't gonna take that mark with all that money he boasts in on a daily basis? Hell, his whole slogan is money. Mayweather, that's all he talk about. Money, money, money. All right, man, is very skilled, man. The Lord blessed them with with some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of how to throw them hands, man. All right, but he ain't serving the Lord. So when the pressure gets applied to a man like Mayweather, man, he's been, living high on the hog, if you will, for quite some time. You think he trying to go back and be a poor, lowly man? Absolutely not, man. All right, absolutely not. Man, everybody blowing me up right now, man. This don't make no sense. It's starting to upset me a little bit, but I got one more precept, and then we'll end it. Okay, and 2 Timothy. All right, and going back to them children, all right, and just again, this is the characteristics of of the people in these last days, man. All right, and this is why the Lord is going to judge them. This 2 Timothy 3 and start at 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of them own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. And that's going into the parents striving for righteousness, man. The ones that's trying to serve Yahweh Shem Shai to the best of their ability. Unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Look at our people, man. They all fit these characteristics, man, in these last days and these perilous times to come, man. All right, traitors. Woo, man. Let me finish this off, man. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, all right, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, for such turn away, all right. And with that, man, it's probably an emergency, man, going on with my family right now. So I hope that this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Repent, Israel. The Lord ain't playing. Shalom.